Some U.S. adults might get updated COVID-19 booster shots this fall after government advisors voted Tuesday to tweak booster doses to match recent variants. WYMT's Jade Saylor talked to a local doctor about this decision.
FDA advisors are recommending updating COVID booster shots for fall.
There hasn't been a huge uptake on that yet, and I think it's because the numbers have come down, and so a lot of people have been kind of in a wait-and-see mode.
But the longer the wait between vaccine shots and boosters, the larger increase in COVID cases.
What we have seen and are seeing is an increase in cases right now, and I do think that that is related to the distance of time from boostering and even primary series.
Just like the flu shot, COVID boosters are created to protect against new mutations.
I think the concern has been, as the virus has mutated, is the original version of the shot enough? And we know for years, each year we update the flu shot because the viral mutations are to escape our natural immunity.
Dr. Shelley Stanko recommends everyone get boosted, but especially those who are immunocompromised and the elderly.
I definitely am in favor of boosters, 100%. I actually think they're valid for a broader population than just those high-risk persons. However, timing makes a difference there.
The new booster is expected to arrive sometime this fall.
I think it'll be interesting to see the timing on that, how quickly we can get it, and then the goal being to be able to have that available for this fall.
Young kids are also approved to get vaccinated against COVID now. In London, Jade Saylor, WYMT Mountain News.
The FDA will have to decide the exact recipe, but expect a combination shot that adds protection against either Omicron or some of its newer relatives instead of the original vaccine. As the nationwide blood shortage continues, we will be hosting a blood drive right here at WYMT tomorrow. All the information is on your screen. It might be a little difficult to read, but the blood drive begins at 3 p.m. and is planned to end at 7 p.m. Kentucky Blood Center workers tell us they are in critical need for both O negative and O positive blood types. Donors will be entered to win a new 2022 Toyota RAV4 and an all-inclusive Jamaican vacation for two. To sign up, you can go to our website, look for this story, and click on the link, and I'm sure they will also take walk-ins. Again, that's tomorrow from 3 until 7 right outside the station in the Kentucky Blood Center Bloodmobile. Well, Governor Andy Beshear announces more than $1 million for transportation funding that will improve some Perry County roads. Today, the governor in his Team Kentucky address announced more than $1.8 million directed toward a discretionary transportation fund to help 4 local governments make repairs on their roadways. The Perry County Fiscal Court was one of the local governments selected.
Perry County Fiscal Court has been awarded $856,100 that goes towards resurfacing of 3.3 miles of 2 important local routes, Coalfields Industrial Road and Truss Joist Lane. Both roads lead to their industrial park.
Governor Beshear hopes that these roadway repairs and improvements will promote local economic development.
Well, after a sunny afternoon for many, some of us are watching those clouds billowing up into showers and thunderstorms as we head into this evening. Outside right now, we've seen plenty of sunshine in places like the Mountain Parkway out at Slade today, but we're starting to see an increase in showers and thunderstorms. Not necessarily there, but further to the south, that's where we've been seeing it. London Corbin Airport, 85 degrees right now. Those showers and storms bubbling up. You can actually see, if you look real closely there, the runway is a little on the soggy side from where we've seen some showers and storms. Where it's not raining, it is toasty. Upper 80s, low 90s around the region. Where it has been raining, try low 80s. We've been watching some showers and storms across portions of the Cumberland Valley throughout the evening. One shower that's been moving across portions of Laurel into Jackson counties, one near Oneida into portions of Clay County, and we've been watching several showers and thunderstorms. Some of these are on the strong side near Monticello. There's some gusty winds, heavy rain, 50-mile-per-hour winds possible with that, and we're going to have to watch for some localized high water issues as you head into portions of McCreary County. They've been dealing with showers and storms for quite a while. Everything here is slowly shifting off to the north and east, something we'll continue to watch as we head through tonight. Those storms should end past sunset, but it's something we'll watch. Low 70s out there for tonight. I've got the very latest on how long those showers and storms could move in or be with us as we head into the holiday weekend coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, Evan, thank you. Kentucky's abortion ban, if upheld, could have an impact on a lot of women, including domestic violence victims. Data from the National Center for Health Statistics shows that homicide is the leading cause of death during pregnancy. Most pregnant women are killed by a partner. People like Darlene Thomas are concerned what a permanent abortion ban would mean for survivors of intimate partner violence.
They may destroy their birth control. They may not allow them to have access to any kind of birth control methods. If a survivor doesn't want to continue a pregnancy, should they find themselves pregnant, doesn't want to continue that pregnancy, they may deny their ability to do that.
Thomas explained that at this time there's no way to know the true depth of what a permanent abortion ban would mean for survivors. Well, in the last hour, Attorney General Daniel Cameron filed an appeal to put the state's abortion ban back into effect. The move comes hours after a ruling by a Jefferson County judge that temporarily allows abortions to resume in Kentucky. Cameron this afternoon saying without the abortion ban in place, more unborn lives will be lost. This all stems from a lawsuit filed by the ACLU on Monday. The ACLU claimed the abortion ban violates the state constitution. Chelsea Jones is breaking down today's ruling, reaction to the decision, and what comes next.
We will never stop fighting for people's rights to make decisions for themselves about if and when to start a family.
The ACLU and Planned Parenthood are calling the restraining order on Kentucky's abortion ban a victory. Today, Jefferson Circuit Judge Mitch Perry granted a temporary restraining order blocking the state's trigger law. Passed in 2019, the law went into effect immediately after the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. It banned nearly all abortions in Kentucky. On Monday, the ACLU and Planned Parenthood filed a lawsuit. The lawsuit argued that the Kentucky Constitution protects abortion through the right to privacy and bodily autonomy. This afternoon, the group spoke directly to patients seeking abortions, informing them that the abortion providers in Louisville are still accepting appointments. They say if the state trigger law goes into effect, it could disproportionately harm minorities, those living on low incomes and in rural areas.
Wealthy individuals and those with resources and power will always be able to access abortion.
Governor Andy Beshear has called Kentucky's trigger law a, quote, extremist law.
Listen, I was the state's top prosecutor. I saw young girls in their teens or sometimes earlier that had been violated, sometimes even by family members. And if the trigger law goes into or stays in effect, they will have zero options, and that's wrong.
Attorney General Daniel Cameron, who vowed to protect the state's abortion laws, called the claims of state constitutional protections baseless. We saw Cameron at an event and tried to ask him about the restraining order. He avoided our questions. Later today, he released a statement asking the Court of Appeals to reinstate Kentucky's abortion laws. It reads in part, quote, "These laws represent Kentucky values and its support for life." Until the Court of Appeals weighs in, the restraining order blocking Kentucky's abortion ban remains in effect until the Jefferson Circuit Judge decides on a temporary injunction. In Lexington, Chelsea Jones, WKYT.
If the temporary injunction is granted, abortions will still be legal in Kentucky until the case goes to trial. That hearing is set for Wednesday. Sheriff's deputies are looking for a suspect they say stole a wallet. This is surveillance video or a picture of that suspect. They say someone accidentally left their wallet at a restaurant in southern Laurel County, and this person took it and racked up more than $1,500 in credit card charges. If you recognize them or know anything, you're asked to call the Laurel County Sheriff's Office. Tomorrow, a major piece of legislation will change one of Kentucky's signature industries. The Horse Racing Integrity and Safety Act seeks to standardize racing rules across the country. Right now, each state makes its own decisions. The sport has been under intense scrutiny in recent years because of horse deaths and doping controversies.
And I think we have an obligation to the public and to the generations where our social license to operate is sometimes questioned, to show that we are doing our best, we are listening, and at the center of everything we do is the welfare of the horse.
A new board will oversee the new standardized rules. Garrett Weimer sits down with that board's leader to talk about what comes next. We'll have his story tonight at 11. The city of Prestonsburg is gearing up for a big weekend with some big fun. Starting on Wednesday, a small carnival at Archer Park has been opened, which will stay open until Monday. But the carnival is only the precursor to some weekend plans. Starting Sunday evening, live music will be played at Archer Park, along with Monday's official 4th of July fireworks and Star City Day celebrations.
It is, from the tourism standpoint, our favorite event that we get to be a part of. Mainly because it's so different. It's not a festival. It really is just a celebration of artistry and music and the community coming together. Unlike any other event that I've ever seen, just the joy that comes from it.
Johnson says for more details on all the weekend plans, you can visit the Prestonsburg Tourism Facebook page, and we'll have more from the carnival and more about Star City Day coming up tonight at 11.
Well, heat and humidity are back in the mountains, and showers and storms will soon follow. The latest time and impacts coming up. But first,
one project in Pikeville is putting a focus on prosthetics, working to create access in a different way.